here. Can you all hear me? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to start on our knees, and we're just going to begin to bring everything inside. Just close your eyes and just begin to take some breaths. Deep breath in through your nose and then breathe out through your mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Just stay here for a few breaths. Beginning to shut the outside world out, taking this hour of practice for yourself. Cutting out any obligation and intention today. Just take your right hand to your belly and your left hand to your heart. And just continue the breathing. Deeply. Bring your arms up. Exhale, turn the backs of the hands together and bring your hands down. Flipping the palms, inhale, bring your arms up. And turn them around and bring them down. One more time, we're going to inhale, bring your arms up. Reach with the right and then the left. So you're stretching the back of your shoulders right now. Your triceps. Even your upper back. Stopping here at the top. And reach both hands. Release. Reach. And release. This time we're going to inhale, bring our arms up. Exhale. Get too low. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, lean it to the right. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. We're stretching our side body. Just keep that at your own pace. Trying to go deeper each time. Maybe let your hand touch the mat. Bring it up. Other side. Bring it up. Again, sink deeper each time. Stretching your side body. Lubricating your joints. And the last time left. Bring it up. Last time right. And bring it up. Take your hands, clasp them behind your back. Opening your heart. Open your knees a little bit and just lean it forward. Leading with your heart. Inhale, bring it up slowly. Exhale, heart first, leaning it forward. Time, bringing it up slowly. Release, turning to a tabletop. Your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Your knees are under your hips. Your back is straight. Tops of the feet are on the mat. From here, we are just going to move our shoulders from the side to the side and your hips, stretching your side body, warming the arms up, stopping in the center, dropping the belly. Inhale, look up. We'll do some cat-cow. Exhale, belly button to spine, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, belly button to spine, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, belly button to spine, keep it here. Squeeze. Small pulses, squeeze the belly button to the spine. Tighten your root lock. And last one, stopping here. Widen the knees. Sink it back to child's pose. Toes are together. Together, resting your chest on your thighs if that's more comfortable. Left to right. Turn and face you so you can see. We're going to flatten our hands. Our palms are on the mat in front of us. Hinging at the waist, lifting our tailbone, coming forward to do some child's pose push-ups. Your elbows are in tight. Chest comes down to the mat. Push it back. Sink it all the way back. Do what you can. Elbows in tight. Three, 2, and 1. Stay here halfway and pulse. Elbows in tight, halfway down. 3, 2, and 1. Take it all the way back to child's pose. Thread your right hand through. Right cheek on the mat, left hand way out front. Your heart rate should be coming up. Switch it out. Left hand threads through. Left cheek on the mat. Bringing it back up to a tabletop. Tucking your toes slightly. Lift your tailbone. Coming to downward facing dog. Your feet are hip width apart. Tailbone comes to the ceiling. Fingertips are spread wide. Gazes through the legs. Pedal your feet. Static down dog. Coming up on the toes, just bring it to a high plank. Staying here. Shift the weight back, down dog. Bring it up, high plank. And downward dog. I'm just going to flow a little bit now. Look forward, hop or step it forward. Feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step it back, high plank, chaturanga. Bring it up for cobra. Tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Take a breath or two here. And we'll flow through 2 more. Bend the knees, look up, hop or step it forward, feet hip distance. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back. High plank, chaturanga, elbows in tight. Shift your weight forward, drop your belly, cobra. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Bend the knees, look forward, hop or step it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back. High plank, elbows in, drop the belly. Chaturanga, all the way up to cobra. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Pedal your feet. Coming forward to a high plank. Elbows in, bring it all the way down. Chaturanga. Elbows in tight, slow. Right shoulder. Bring it all the way down to the mat slowly. Push it up, lift your heart, looking over your left shoulder. Down to the mat. Bring it up, right shoulder. Down to the mat. Bring it up, left shoulder. One more time, down to the mat. Plant the hands and just bring it up to a tabletop. Right hand out front, left leg behind you. Elbow to knee. And inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Elbow to knee. And reach. One more time, elbow to knee and reach. Reach around with the right hand to the left ankle and push against your ankle. Open your heart. Looking up. Stay here for a few breaths. Release. Right hand to the mat. Left knee to the mat. Left hand out front. Right knee back. Right leg back. Straight. Elbow to knee. And straighten. Elbow to knee. Straighten it out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. One more time, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, reach around with your left hand to your right ankle and push. Twisting, opening the heart. Use your Ujjayi breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Tighten your throat. Push off the pose. Release, left hand to the mat. Right knee to the mat. Catch your breath. Tuck your toes and lift your knees an inch off the mat. Staying here in a hover. Come out to the edges of the mat and bring them in. Bring them out to the edges of the mat. Bring them in. One more time, out to the edges of the mat. Bring them in. Knees come to the mat. Sink it back, child's pose. Forehead to the mat. Walk it over to the right, left hand on top of the right. Push the mat away. Bring it to the center, push. And left. Right hand over the left, push the mat away. Coming up to a tabletop. Tuck the toes, just lifting it up to a high plank. From here, I want you to take your right hand to the center of your chest and put it directly down. Turning to the side, shifting your weight for a side plank. You can have your feet stacked. You can have one in front of the other. Left hand is up to the sky. You can go down to your knee on one knee, if that's easier. We're going to take our left hand and thread it through and bring it up. Thread it through. Bringing it up. Thread it through. Bring it up. And one more time. Thread it through. Bringing it up. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand comes to the mat. Reposition. Push yourself back. Downward dog. High plank. Elbows in. Chaturanga. Bring it low. Drop the belly. Vinyasa, cobra. Bring it all the way down to the mat. Your chest to the mat. Right hand reaches back for the right ankle. Pressing against your ankle. Opening up your heart. And release. Left hand reaches around for the left ankle and pressing against your hand. Release. Plant the hands, tuck the toes. Downward dog. Pedal your feet. Static down dog. High plank. Left hand to the center of your chest and bring it straight down. Turning to the side. Vinyasa, side plank. You see that your arms are in a straight line. Staying here and you're going to thread your hand through. And bring it up. Do what you can. Thread it through. Bring it up. Again, you can go. It's perfectly acceptable to go down on your knee and thread it through. Bring it up. One more time. Threading it through. And bring it up. Staying here for 5, 4, 1. Planting the hand. Reposition. Downward dog. High plank. Chaturanga. Up to cobra. Tuck the toes. Downward dog. Bend the knees. Look forward. Hopper, step it forward. Feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to sink it back now. We're going in Utkatasana, chair pose. Your feet can be hip distance apart. You can have your toes touching with your heels slightly bent. Knees together, sinking it back. Weight is in the heels. You're going to dip your tailbone, tuck your pelvis, lift your chest, widen your shoulders so they're away from your ears. Taking a few deep breaths. Small pulses up and down. Do what you can. It's perfectly acceptable just to stay in one spot. Sink it down. Arms come out, cactus arms. Elbows together and open. Elbows together. Open. Elbows together. Woo, and open. One more time, elbows together. And open. Looking up. Right hand to the left shoulder, left hand to the right shoulder. Straightening the legs, leaning it forward slowly. Drop the hands, grab behind the ankles. Pull your forehead down. Uttanasana, forward fold. This is stretching the entire back side of your body. Turn to the side so that you can see. Walk your hands forward, step it back. Downward dog. Right leg rise. Open up your hips, stack your hips. Bend your knee and make a circle clockwise. Keep circling. Circle Swing it through to replace your right hand. Your back leg is straight. Using your core, lifting your chest up for Alanasana, high lunge. Inhale, bring your arms up. Sinking it down a little bit deeper. Exhale, arms out to the side. Turning to your right. And bringing your arm up, your left arm up, looking up. Whew. Release, arms out. Turning it back towards the front. Arms come up, drop the back knee. Top of the back foot on the mat. Anjaneyasana. Ooh, low lunge. Clasp the hands behind the back. Open up the heart, looking up. Release, pressing the right foot into the mat. Straightening the right leg. Runner stretch, forehead to knee. Leaning it forward. Bring the arm, hands to the mat, sink it back. And leaning it forward, hands come to the mat, bringing the right foot back, coming to tabletop. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Left leg rise, open up the hip, bend and straighten the top leg. Your hips are stacked. Keep the knee bent. Circle clockwise. Circle counterclockwise. Right, left leg rise. Swing it through. Replace your left hand. Back leg is straight. Heel to ankle. Using your core. Lift yourself up. Sink it down. Arms come up. Alanasana. Woo. Hands come out to the side in a fist. Right hand over left. Switch it out. Left over right. Right over left. Left over right. Right over left. Release. Arms out to the side. Turn to the left. Left hand comes back. Right hand up. Looking up towards the sky. Right knee to the mat. Top of the right foot to the mat. Hands come behind your back. Clasp them together. Open up the heart. Release. Sinking it back. Runner stretch. Shift the weight forward. Anjaneyasana. Shift the weight back, runner stretch. Forward. Hands come to the left. Leg comes back. We're back in the tabletop, toes together. Knees apart, sink it back, child's pose. Bring the hands to the back of the head in prayer. Release. Coming back up. Tuck the toes. Back to downward dog. Woo. Right leg rise. We're replacing our right hand. Our left foot is going to pivot. Heel comes in. We're going to warrior one. 7. Heel. Knee to ankle. Knee is above the ankle. Back leg is out 45 degrees. Hips are square to the front of the mat. Shoulders away from the ears. Plant the hands, step it back. Down dog. High plank. Chaturanga. Cobra. Tuck the toes. Downward dog. Left leg rise. Swing it through, replace the left hand. Down 45 degrees. Warrior one. Plant. Step it back. Downward dog. High plank. Elbows in. Chaturanga. Up to cobra. Tuck the toes. Down dog. Right leg rise. Replace the right hand. Back foot comes 45 degrees. Bring it up, warrior one. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step it back. We're going to flow. High plank. Chaturanga, cobra. Tuck the toes down, dog. Left leg rise. Replace the left. Warrior one. Last time, plant the hand. Step it back. High plank. Chaturanga. Up to cobra. Tuck the toes. Downward dog. Take a few breaths. Bend the knees, look forward, hop or step it forward. Feet, I'm going to turn this way. Feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So if you have a strap, I don't even have one here to demonstrate. Oh, I do. Hold on. Get it. I don't know if anyone has one at home. So, dancer pose. Dancer pose is in your repertoire. You can just do it, but one of our choices are you have the end of the strap. You step onto the strap. Strap is in the middle of your foot, of your right. Step your left foot forward. Leaning it forward. Lifting. Oh, backwards, I'm sorry. Forgot to cross it in front. Start over, sorry. Foot inside. Cross the strap. Step through and lift. Do it again on the other side. If you don't need a strap, grounding all of the way up. Grabbing the inside of the right foot with your right hand. Hinging at the waist. Leaning forward and pressing against your hand with your foot. Leaning it forward for dancer. Release. Woo, bring the right knee up. Leaning it forward for warrior three. Hips are square to the front, to the bottom of the mat. Back leg is straight. Weight in the left. Hands wherever they need to be for you to balance. Bring your hands to the mat. Releve on the left toes. Slightly bend the left knee, bend the right knee, and bring it down. Bring it up. Bringing it down, punching it in. Lift, standing split. Bring the knee in. And lift. One more time, bring the knee in. Lift. Right toe comes beside the left. Knees are together. Sinking it back for chair. Lifting slowly. Straightening the body out. Arms come out to the sides. Flip the palms up. Looking up. And then open. Hands, pinkies come together. Catch your breath. And then open. So for dancer, on the other side, if you want to use your strap, your instep is there. It's on the inside of your foot, on the instep. Cross. Switch hands. Step through with the right foot. Lean it forward. And then lift. However you can, using the strap. Leaning it forward for dancer. If not, you can lift Grabbing the inside of your left foot with your left hand and leaning forward, hinging at the waist, pressing against your hand, bringing it down for dancer. Release. Bring the knee up. Lean it forward for warrior three. Hinging at the waist, hips are square to the top of the mat, back leg is straight. Hands wherever you need them to be. You feel this in your hamstrings and your glute. Bring the hands to the mat, releve on the right foot, bend the left knee, and bring the knee down and in. Lift it up. Bringing it down. And lift. Bring it down, do what you can. Lift. Woo, one more time, bring it down. And lift. Bring the toes together. Bending the knees, sinking it back. Chair pose. Bring it up slowly. Hands come to heart center. Get your breath. Bring your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back. Take your vinyasa or just go to downward dog, whatever is in your practice. Tuck the toes back to downward dog. High plank. Right hand reaches out, left foot reaches out. Left hand, left foot. Alternate. Woo! All and over. And one more time. Woo, down dog. High plank. Chaturanga, elbows in tight. Shift your weight forward. Trikonasana Cobra. Bring it all the way down to the mat. Right hand reaches around for the right ankle. Left hand reaches around for the left ankle. Pressing against your hands, lifting your heart, do what you can. Lifting your chest. Coming up for bow. And release, keep your hands on your ankles, just releasing down to the mat. Bring it up. Chest is lifted. Rock it forward and back if you can, or just stay still. Relax. Keeping a hold one more time. Pressing against, lifting your heart. And release. Woo! Release the ankles. Hands come out in a T. Catch your breath. Well, bringing yourself back to center. Arms in a T. Tent the left fingers. Pushing yourself over. Lots of plank work today and back bends. Woo. Bringing it back to the center. Elbows are on the mat. See where I am? Okay. Elbows on the mat. Tucking the toes, lifting for a low plank. Holding it here. Dipping the right hip. Bring it up. Dip the left hip. Bring it up. Dip the right hip. Bring it up. And dip the left. Bring it up. Step it out, out, in, out, out, in, last time, out, in, holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, Drop it all the way down to the mat. Catch your breath. Plant the hands and force yourself back to child's pose. Forehead on the mat. Catch your breath. Take your hands and bring them around to your heels. Forehead is still on the mat. Top. Lifting the tailbone up for rabbit. Bring the tailbone down to the mat. Rabbit. And bring the tailbone down to the mat. Let me turn this way. Release. Sitting up, we're on our knees now. Coming up. Hands are coming out front, palms are up. We're just going to lean it back just a little bit till you feel it in your quads. Reach with the right and then the left. Do what you can. Bring your arms up, reach up. Bring it straight so you're not leaning back anymore. Now you are reaching straight up. You've got some choices here. We're going to go to camel. So you can tuck your toes to give yourself less room if you want. So when we're reaching back, you only have to reach back this far. You can just plant your hands. Put your hands in the look. You can take one arm up and one arm back. Or you can take both back and open up your heart. Whatever's in your practice, you do you. I usually do tuck my toes a bit because it's more comfortable for me. And release. Hands to the small of your back, untuck your toes. Release, bring your tailbone to the mat. Plant the hands. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Bend your knees, look forward, hop a step forward. Your feet are a little bit wider than the mat. I'm going to turn this way. Feet facing out at 45 degrees, coming to goddess. Sinking it down, opening up, pressing your knees against the back wall. Sink it down. Arms come up. Cactus arms. Elbows come together. Sink it down. Open them up. Elbows together. Sink it down. Open them up. One more time. Elbows together. Sink it lower. And open them up. Pressing up slowly to a star. Stopping here, open it back up to goddess. Cactus arms. Up to a star. Down to goddess. One more time, reach. and bringing it all the way down. Toes face forward. Arms come out to the side, hinging at the waist, and leaning it forward slowly for Prasarita Padottanasana, grabbing the ankles, using your biceps to gently pull your forehead down. Bend your knees slightly. Grab your elbows, ragdoll right to left. Stopping in the center, hands to the mat, bring it low. Gaze is between the legs. Right hand to the center of the mat, turning to the left, looking up. Left hand comes up, comes all the way around to the right hip crease. Bringing it to the center. Release, left hand to the mat. Right hand comes all the way up, all the way around to the left hip crease. Looking up. And release. Bring it all the way down. Hands come to behind the ankles, gently pulling your forehead down. Hands to the mat, bend the right knee and then the left, leaning it from side to side. Walking your hands forward, you're in a wide leg down dog. Floor is slippery. Woo. Can't make no down dog wide. Bend the knees. Just bring the knees down to the mat. Oh, I can't make my down dog wide. This floor is like wax. Bring it back to a tabletop. Cat cow. One more time. Just bringing it down to the mat, tailbone on the mat. Turn to face you. Whew. Hands behind. Here's our lifting the knees. Feet are together. Lift them up and bring them down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Separate left toe, right toe, left toe, right toe. Last time right and last time left. Knees together, bring them out front. Bring the knees in. Lengthen. Bring them in. Lengthen. Bring them in. Lengthen. Keep them out in front. Bring it in. Grab around your knees. Grab the elbows. Forehead comes to the knees. Breathe into the bind. is in. Right leg is long. We're bringing it out to the right and then forward. Right, forward, right, forward. Make a rainbow. Stop here. Bring the knee in and out. In and out. In and out. Keep it out. Lift it up. Bring it down. Bring it in. Bring it out. Lift it up. Bring it in. Lift it out. One more time. Lift it up. Bring it down. Knee in. Knee out. Bring it in. Hug it up. Other side. Right knee in. Woo, left leg. Out and in. Rainbow. Stopping here, in and out. Up, down, in, out. Up, down, in, out. Up, down, in, out. One more time. Up, down, in, and out. Heel to the mat. Right leg goes long. Inhale, bring the arms up. Reach with the right and then the left. Good job. Stopping at the center. Reach. Lengthen in the body. Hinge at the waist. Bending it forward for Paschimottanasana. Grab your shins, your toes, wherever you can grab, and drop your forehead. Take a deep breath. See if you can sink it down a little bit further. Right heel comes to the right tailbone. Right hand lifts. Reach. Lean it forward. Bringing it all the way back. Grab the bind if you can from Marichyasana A. Right leg goes long, left knee comes in, left hand reaches. Lean it forward, hinging at the waist. Reach around, grab the bind if you right knee parallel with the front of the mat. Should go this way so you can see. Left leg comes behind. We're going to pigeon. Back leg is straight. Make sure it's not sickling. Hips and shoulders are square to the front of the mat. Bring it down. Forehead to the mat. Hands out front. Bringing it up, bending the back leg. Switching it out. Left leg comes around front, right comes around to the back. Square up the hips, check your back leg. Side is just tightest. I can't even. It's so different. If you have a block, you could put it underneath your left hip. Bring it all the way down to the mat, forehead on the mat. Bringing it up, reaching around for the right ankle. Release. Woo. Swinging the right leg forward, left leg forward. Feet are long in front of you. Palms up to receive. Leaning it back slowly for Shavasana. Let the feet fall open, hips will externally rotate. And slowly begin to bring awareness back to your body. Feel the weight of your body on the mat. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Begin to bring in small movements. Take a few deep breaths here. Counting to 3 on the inhale and 3 on the exhale. And when you're ready, turning to your favorite side with your head resting on your biceps, knees bent in a fetal position. Staying here, sealing your practice, enjoying your last few minutes of peace. Taking a few more deep breaths. And when you're ready, using your opposite hand to push yourself up to a seated position. And we'll inhale, bring our arms up, inhaling peace and love and light. Exhale, bring our arms down, exhaling worry and anxiety. Inhale, bring the arms up, inhaling positive energy and good vibes, and exhaling anything that does not serve you. One more time. Inhale, bring your arms up, your palms together, your thumbs come to your third eye, to your lips, and to your strength and purpose, your heart. And I thank you for sharing this practice with me.